My name is Jeffrey. I play Meriadoc Stark, who is a dwarf cleric.
I'm Brendan. I'm playing Regolith Hipparchus, a half-moon elf sorcerer.
I'm Dorothy. I'm playing Elodie, who is a half-elf bard.
My name is Corey. I am playing Jiggy Cratermaker, the gnomish engineer.
My name is Daniel, and I run the character Isabella de Montagina. I am a halfling rogue.
My name's Amber Rose, and I play Gladiolus, the human fighter.
I am Trevor. I am the GM for this 13th Age campaign.
When last we met, you guys had left Anvil, along with a convoy of dwarves, heading towards Forge through the newly reopened Undermarch. Given that you were transporting a convoy of dwarves, this was of course doomed to failure. The Undermarch collapsed yet again, and you were diverted through a side cavern, which turned out to contain a large black dragon named Clancravax. You managed to barter with him for oxen in exchange for not being eaten and being escorted out the door. You were forced to leave the remaining oxen behind to be devoured, probably. Oxen. I don't know. You were also forced to leave a lot of the bloom behind. Or the, not bloom,
Wither?
sorry, wither. A lot of the wither behind. Once you got outside, you were attacked by a group of orcs who merrily started beating the crap out of a number of the dwarves who you were accompanying. During the fight, one of the dwarves apparently was betraying you and attacked you a number of times, although not to much effect. After the fight, you guys decided to threaten the remaining dwarves. And I say you guys, you are a collective group of people. And also, she wasn't the only one who threatened them. Brendan also threatened them.
In my defense, I was fully expecting you guys not to threaten them. So it would be all like oh, don't worry, we won't let her go at you. Somebody in here is causing problems. Wasn't expecting
You're expecting
backup.
good cop, bad cop, not good cop, mental cop. Anyway, shockingly, the dwarves who had several injured members were not terribly interested in your random accusations of a traitor and your loud discussions about murdering them all. Well, they were right there. They decided you were either insane or possessed and wanted to go ahead without you and demanded that you not follow them, which you did. They wandered off, heading off toward Forge without you. You followed along a little while afterward and found one of them dead with an arm torn off. Two vicious owlbear attack. And, I believe that was where we left off. So you guys are on the road to Forge. What would you like to do?
I'm glad to see that we're all bursting with ideas.
Well, I mean, the most obvious idea is just start walking forward.
Yeah, I think we're all just...
I just wanted to know if you wanted to do something else.
To be clear, Gaddy first is going to clear some of the orc gore off of her shiny aggro-attracting armor. Her armor of splendiferous glory.
Oh, did I do a medical exam, an autopsy on the dead guy?
I think so. You determined he was killed by an owlbear.
Okay.
The large peck holes and torn off limbs were something to deal with.
Yeah.
The box of wither he took with him was also broken.
Are any of the wither salvageable, or is it all spoiled?
It's there, but I will again emphasize, you have wither. Like, you have,
We
you
had
said
a
you
crate
took
each.
as much of it as you could individually carry.
Oh, Gaddy's probably got
Like,
more than
that's
one
why they
crate.
didn't take it with us, because they already had their own stuff.
Okay. Alright, so we should probably keep walking forward.
Alright. All of you can give me a wisdom perception.
Oh.
This is the spotted trap, incidentally.
So for this one.
I don't know. Do you combat many traps in demon hunting, or is it mostly just things that...
Well,
I
it
need the
was
book. I need
it
the
was
book for a second.
adventuring training.
I need to review talent, rogue talent.
Oh, crap.
It wasn't demon hunting specifically. It was adventuring training.
24,
'Cause he wasn't
29
originally
if I
the
can add
crusader.
war vet.
At 22 assuming one for the supplies.
It swiftly becomes irrelevant, because Jeffrey and Amber both notice.
Except apparently not Jiggy. Jiggy walks straight into it.
Alright, it's a 10. I got a lot of bonuses. 20.
Yep, all of you do notice that there is in fact a large pit that has been dug in the road and covered up.
Does it have dwarven craftsmanship?
It has incredibly expedient dwarven craftsmanship. So I mean, Jeffrey, like Doc, you're looking at this thing, and you're like, this is pretty shoddy. I mean, this would barely last 100 years. Yeah, terrible by dwarven standards. guts.
Okay, just kind of like cracks her knuckles through her presumably armored gloves. It's like, huh. It's like, these guys really aren't helping their case much.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like as if someone threatened to harm them.
And said, if you follow us, we'll kill you. Almost like they're taking measures against them. The crafty bastards.
What if they have tried to kill us? Gaddy just keeps going on about.
Oh, it's so you claim.
Well, I could probably make this pit more easier to spot so any other travelers that walk through here doesn't fall into a pit.
None of you, I will also point out, none of you need to roll to notice. Digging a giant pit in the middle of the road should have taken a while. You only gave them like a 15-minute head start. They couldn't be able to dig a pit that fast without some kind of magical assistance.
Well, they were all like church people. Some of them might have been like some kind of cleric or magic using.
Quite possibly.
What I have this funny feeling we'd be doing better if this if Brandon was here.
No. You'd
No?
just be taking a long time investigating something.
Okay.
Druid has...
Also possible.
Lots of people want to kill us, really. It's also it's not
It's a long
necessarily
list.
for us.
It's a not insignificant list.
Can I cast a
Perhaps
prayer to detect
They
magic? Or
used some
Not a
sort
thing.
of
I am
Yes.
holding to my rule that detect magic is not a thing. It's just irritating. Every game it's ever been put in.
Yeah.
Gaddy just walks around the pit and keeps going.
Your basic intelligence informs you that yes, this pit was dug with magic. Alright. All of you can give me another wisdom check to spot a trap.
Same again, 22.
25.
Yeah, that's 20.
Right. Jiggy, you are the only one who notices this one. Someone has rigged something into the bushes on the side of the road, which is basically a long arm, kind of like a rake with spikes on it. And someone walks in and goes, and spears them.
I'm going to worm them. It's like, stop.
Eh?
I pointed out. You see that?
Gaddy walks around outside of the range of the arm and keeps going.
All of you can give me an intelligence check.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, it makes sense that the engineer created this. This is not a dwarf trap. The other trap you found, the pit trap, was like a 10-foot pit, like greasy sides. It didn't have like spikes and anything. You fall in there, it makes you stuck for a while. This looks like it's meant to kill you. The other trap was not designed to kill you. This looks more like a kobold trap.
But we didn't kill any of them!
That's true.
How old is this trap?
Looks fairly recent. Maybe within the last day or two it was built.
Is
We
the,
didn't
Kobold
see any
engineering
come out.
doesn't usually last long.
can we see any dwarven footprints go down past this place?
It looks like some dwarven footprints came up to it and then went around it.
Yeah. Gaddy's.
Alright. And all of you can give me one last wisdom check. This is not to spot a trap, though.
Oh, well, I got a 4 on the die,
I was
so.
gonna say, I'm gonna be on my lookout for kobolds.
I got a 19.
Let's see, that is...
Jiggy, it all comes down to you.
Gnomish trickery to spot hidden things, no? Alright, in that case, it is 17.
Well, presumably Gaddy's at the front of the party, so anything that's going to happen is going to happen to her first.
You actually don't notice anything and you are not attacked. It was not an ambush check, it was to check to see if you noticed something else. Creature moving nearby. It does not attack you.
I was going to say, even with the...
Clearly something was stolen from our pockets.
She's like...
Let's not start that business. We failed a spot check. Quick, investigate everything.
Gaddy did just do an inventory check a little while ago.
Nothing appears to be missing.
Yeah, I don't think Gaddy would have bothered to check it. We didn't notice anything.
You have a gold pocket watch, you don't remember getting that.
Yeah.
It's a joke. You don't actually have something.
Gaddy keeps walking slightly forward, possibly whistling a happy tune.
You find a couple more of these sort of stalling traps, the more dwarven looking ones, but you just sort of go around, bait them without too much difficulty. You guys end up traveling for, it's like 3 or 4 days overland.
Say, Gatty, do you ever get the feeling you're being watched?
Yeah, no idea what you're talking about. I assume I'm always being watched.
Funny you should say that, because in the entirety of the campaign you have been doing something. Like it's not even a secret either. I think you worked it out at one point and then forgot it.
High druid or?
If you forgot, I'm not going to remind you.
Well, if I come across it, I'll let you know.
I-
I'm on episode 20 at present.
To be fair, I don't think GU's been around this point where this conclusion's been made.
Keep working, actually. I'm not sure.
Although I did kind of zone out for like half of 19.
For quite a reason, yeah. Anyway, you guys are heading along the trail. Eventually, it comes to close to a little stream coming down from the mountain, traveling down along, basically alongside the road you're walking on.
Okay.
You hear a small, familiar voice go,
Hey, guys!
it's coming from the river.
Oh, it's the
Don't!
It's the grumbly gaber.
It doesn't sound like them, actually.
No, you know.
It sounds like Babble.
I was gonna say the.
Oh.
I have the same
Oh,
voice.
you thought it was.
I have the same
other
voice.
things?
I have the same voice for all small creatures.
Okay. Sorry.
Wait, I literally just passed the part where you asked her to ferry a whole bunch of dwarves across a river. That was a major part back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. You guys got your masks. You were there for the second reason.
Which
No,
part?
he wasn't.
No, I
the-
was
the
unconscious.
healer wasn't
Yeah,
there,
he was unconscious because that's what Connor took over
Yeah.
and killed more people than he did. So he got his job back.
So we're going to investigate this voice.
You want to?
Babble, was that you?
Yeah. Oh, you're over there. I can't walk out of the water very far.
Guys just like, the hell?
We walk over to the river.
Okay, you see Babble the water sprite. She's about a big poking into the river.
Hello.
Hello, Babble. Fancy seeing you here.
Well, the dwarf stopped getting bold.
Okay,
Oh.
I know what a water sprite is.
You never wonder what the sprite is.
Yeah.
If Gaddy didn't know what a water sprite was, there was a huge gap in her training.
Yeah.
Basically, I was going to see if I rolled a 1.
She actually lowers slightly under the water and goes,
Who are those two?
Oh, allow me to introduce new friends. This is Jiggy Crater Maker. He makes craters.
Okay.
This is our good friend Gaddy. She stands in front of bows, arrows, swords, whatnot. And I patch her up.
Babble's sort of looking at you and going,
Look for name.
Don't know why. I don't remember meeting. Do you spend any time around the ruins on the what's that coast called again?
the one that's next to the Iron Sea?
Yeah, like the monstrous coastline there. What's that called?
I don't remember
It's
exactly.
like, do you spend any time in the Iron Sea?
God, no.
Yeah, I don't know where I would have known you from.
I'm not suicidal.
It's not that bad.
I don't want to get eaten by Cthulhu. Guy's a dick. Right here, he eats 1d3 sprites around.
Yeah. I got a lot of brothers though. I'm told that look like some of them. You know, mostly the elven ones. They're kind of feminine.
They'll come to me.
Yeah, just like holding her crate with one hand and other hand using like eating trail mix out of a bag on her.
How come all the dwarf stuff into the river anyway?
I don't know. I guess the undermarsh was fixed, so they stopped going over.
Oh,
Well-
mission.
Well, the undermarsh got blown up again. So,
Should I go back to the river? Should I do their shimmies?
Babble's gonna start sabotaging the underworld.
And it just undergone regular sabotage.
The more recent problem is flooding.
She's just gonna get a bunch of her Earth Elemental friends cutting into this deal.
I guess I could probably offer a...
How about a golden watch you just got?
But also,
I
we
will
don't.
give you this non-existent watch.
The thing is, neither Jiggy nor Gaddy know anything about her ferrying people across the river. Neither of us were there for
She
that.
mentioned that. That she
Yeah,
was
but
ferrying
it'd just be
things
like a
across.
random offhanded comment, obviously a reference to something that we could look to him. Gaddy would look to him for.
I
information. She
quickly.
doesn't know.
We spent a long time
Gee.
sharing our histories.
That's
Oh,
true.
Yeah, and
They
actually
spent
he
a long
was.
time getting that story straight. Also,
That's true,
either
he
of
might.
you might know about it just because it was patching an important trade route.
Oh, okay,
So conceivably, Jiggy would know because you worked for a freight train, and Gaddy might.
I'll roll a save.
You saving
Gaddy.
hands.
Well, seeing if she knew. That was my only reason. Gaddy has no idea. She doesn't keep up with current events. Madness.
I think you're rolling a save to not stab the water sprite.
No, although once again, I recommend that you watch Journey Quest because another accidental reference.
I'll offer you a shiny cooking pot if you help us go across the river.
Why do you want to go across this river?
You get to...
I'll point out the that normal river that was a pain in the butt to cross last time. That's actually behind you. You traveled for a few days before the Undermark.
We were on a road and we got called off to the side to go talk to this chick. At this point, we have no idea that
there's no river you need to cross right now.
Oh.
We don't need her at the moment,
Maybe.
except for possibly to patch up that river again.
Just a little confused about my geography.
Geography often confuses me. I can't spell it at all. It's really hard to hold the pen.
Imagine,
Keeps
made
getting
of
wet and all the
liquid.
ink runs out of it.
Oh, you're...
Then the other water sprites get mad at me.
You're consistent
Aw.
of water. Couldn't you freeze into something more solid?
Freezing hurts.
So, what brings you to this neck of the woods then?
I heard you guys talking.
Oh, wow, you got really good hearing.
You were doing a cheerful tune for the past 3 hours.
Days ago, I was.
Was I? Oh, man, that must have been really annoying. Just a giant grin. Said it was annoying, right?
16 older brothers, that's probably exactly true.
Is there anything you'd like to ask Babble, or would you like to carry on? As the GM pokes you.
Did you happen to see a group of injured dwarves hobbling through here?
The ones that got eaten, you mean?
Oh, they got eaten. Just like, were they here just like a half an hour ago kind of thing? Or
A
like,
while ago, yeah.
Did all of them get eaten?
No, 2 of them did.
Where did they end up? If you don't mind me asking.
Live ones or the dead ones?
Live ones.
Well, they went further on. They ran away.
Ah.
They ran to forge.
Did one of them have big mutton chops?
It's totally the traitor. Either that is the
We're
random,
gonna see that guy again.
or it's the ambiguous one standing next to him. The one whose face isn't drawn with great details, you assume he's just a background character.
If you ask her about said attack, she will tell you that a bunch of kobolds attacked the dwarves. However, what basically happened was most of them were there. One of them wandered off into the woods basically to take a piss. Suddenly, kobolds attacked the other ones and murdered pretty much all of them. But they Tufton got clubbed and knocked out and left lying in the middle of the road. Then the other dwarf, the last one who had wandered off, the kobolds, they took all the dwarves away, but left Tufton there, despite him being unconscious and not dead. And then when the other dwarf came back, kobolds were gone, but he suddenly freaked out, panicking, and hid behind something for like 20 minutes for no apparent reason, like covering his ears. And then when he eventually peered back out, he was like looking around in horror at Tufton. And then he found Tufton, picked him up, and the two of them started walking toward Forge very quickly.
Damn it!
Babble thinks
They were tricked into thinking we killed all the rest of the dwarves. I tell you right now, that's what happened.
Babble thinks they were insane. It doesn't take you guys a hard time to realize that that last dwarf was probably looking at an illusion of something.
Ah! Okay. How much farther between us and Forge?
Oh, only like an hour.
Damn it, they're
This
already
is,
in
like,
the
right
city.
outside.
They're already in the
If
city.
you run, you could probably catch up with them.
Gaddy
Yeah,
just drops the wither and books it.
Alright? You guys dropping the wither?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we can ask Babble to store it somewhere safely for later.
Or actually ask Babble if she can cut him off, but I don't know that she can.
Babble will take your box of water soluble material.
No. I don't.
Are you sure you want her to safeguard that?
Actually, Gaddy's already gone, but if one of you wanted to see if possibly Babble was able to delay them, if that is a thing she's able to do, might as well ask.
What's in it for me?
Gaddy is gone at this point, just give her something shiny.
I gave her a shiny cooking pot.
She can hit Tufton with it.
The cooking pot abruptly leads off sideways in the water, heading off in the distance.
We run along the riverside.
What you guys come to is just clearing a small crest. You can see, just in the distance, you can actually make out the entrance of the forge.
Yeah.
You can't really make out anyone there, though. Like, it's too
Yes.
far away for them to be seeing you guys or for you to see them. But in the road, there are a couple of dwarves. Both of them look hurt. And they also look soaking wet. It looks like a very large wave came up a nearby river inexplicably and just washed both of them into an edge.
Does one of them have a shiny pan on their covering their heads?
Oh god. I will not let that get over a second. There is a pot in the river, however, floating there, which abruptly goes... he goes under one. What would you guys like to do? There are two dwarves in the road.
Gaddy's probably just going to rush them both.
Alright.
Probably just like trying to like clothesline them.
You know what we could do? We can just run ahead. You know, get our message in first.
You do that. I have absolutely zero confidence that that's gonna work. Although Gaddy also isn't the talking about it type. She would stop attacking if you told her to, though.
You're the tiebreaker here.
Her plan,
I'm debating internally.
her plan's basically run them off the side of the road so they can't be seen from the city, stop them, preferably not hurting poor little mind-controlled guy, if at all possible, and then having a conversation.
I can tell you that the other guy's name is Victor Laurie.
Vic Laurie?
Sure.
Just like kind of, or just like body check one of them into a tree, preferably mutton chops.
Certainly do that. If you'd like to attack them, you can roll initiative.
Maybe.
But somebody needs to stop the other guy from running.
Maybe attacking them isn't the best line of action to start us out with.
He probably thinks we attacked the other guy, so as soon as he sees us, he's just gonna book it faster to Forge.
Or he
I
might
can't-
scream, don't kill me.
And then I'll just say, I'm not here to kill you. He's been messing with your head. But which probably isn't going to mean anything coming from her. But, well, if you can think of a way that we can stop them without attacking them, I'm totally down for that, but...
I don't know. My tools are basically crossbow, mace, lightning of the gods to shoot at people.
I'm well equipped for murder, I'm not well equipped for much else.
LSD.
Unfortunately, our magic user isn't here right now.
Yeah, that'll help the guy who's
Although we no.
Even better.
No, we could dose him and then say, no, we weren't attacking anybody, we were defending them from the kobolds, and he got dosed with this LSD. Totally make him a non-credible.
It does last an incredibly long time.
Yes, it does.
We could just tell them that it was just one really big trip.
Okay, but again, I'm going to point out the person with the high charisma modifier isn't here.
I got pretty high charisma.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you've also got that Scepter of Office.
Yeah.
I also have a decent charisma as well.
Does everyone here have good charisma but me?
I have 14 charisma.
Oh. Okay, so everyone here has good charisma but me. Okay.
Also,
Good to know.
flat out lying pretty much is covered under gnomish trickery.
I charge, first thing,
Where are we going?
everyone
actually-
watch out, you're being...
We could throw Vic into the water and ask Babble to hold him. Hey, Babble, can you hang on to this guy?
You should certainly try that.
Nah.
I could like golf shot him with the hammer, which would probably kill him. But if it didn't kill him, it would stop him.
If it didn't kill him, it would make him stronger.
Well, if no one's stopping Gaddy, she's gonna attack somebody.
Sure.
Well, let's roll initiative. Oh, I crit my initiative. It's a 29.
25.
20.
Are we gonna? I guess we probably don't get a surprise round because she.
No.
Yeah, not so much with the surprising.
You didn't have to make a check to catch up to them, but they're not surprised.
Oh,
You show
okay.
up. Such is the way of travel.
And they
Alright.
probably destroyed all the wither they were carrying.
Probably a fair amount.
There's a few crates back there. Probably.
Think I might still be carrying mine.
Not if they don't ran to catch up.
You can choose to still be carrying it, but you will arrive around it. Do you wish to still be carrying it?
No.
So basically, the one thing we were meant to do, bringing Wither to, we have 100% failed.
I choose to arrive late.
Alright.
Okay. We could have used your bear trap on a stick.
Actually, you got the highest thing, right? 29?
I got 25.
I got 29. Well,
You
could
can
just
always
like,
borrow
Androne,
it.
excuse me, need this. Grabs the bear trap on.
I will allow this.
I was joking.
I
She
will allow
wouldn't,
this.
she wouldn't grab the bear trap on a stick. It's a little too subtle for her.
I totally do
Okay, well, do you think I should try and, like, just bring them both down to stop them?
I have a rope tied to my crossbow.
Ooh, I like this! You, like, magically grapple them.
I could shoot one of them with my crossbow bolt and do the scorpion. Get over here!
Harpoon! Strike them! No! At least do that to mutton chops, and I'll go for the other guy and just do that grapple hold again.
I've been resisting to say this for a long time, but I can't take it anymore. I have to say this.
You have an idea?
Are we the baddies?
Hey!
Entirely possible.
Aren't pretty much every group of PCs really bad guys?
Pretty much.
I think I'm gonna turn into a religious zealot eventually.
You're not gonna take over the world with an army of Warforged?
No, I don't like working with the Warforged. There was this one guy we were dealing with who I don't think he liked me a lot. Might have been because I was trying to stamp property of the Low King on his forehead all this time.
Anyway, Gabby, you're up first.
Alright, what do you guys think I should do?
Try to entangle him with your evil tongue whip.
Well, I could definitely grab one of them by the leg and pull. I've done that before.
Yeah.
Do you have a net?
No, that I do not. Oh, I might have, but I don't have my inventory sheet.
I have a net.
You're around late.
Yeah, you're that's not helpful, buddy. You just had to carry your bloom. Or wither. Either stop him from running to the city, or stop him from running to the, like, yeah.
I can tell you, the city is still, like, maybe half an hour.
Okay.
Even, like, dead sprint from here. Like, you're not going to get there over the course of combat.
Okay, any chance that I could, like, catch up with them, like, grab them by the backs of their collars and just kind of, like, whoosh and try to, like, fling them down?
You can try.
Probably wouldn't do any damage, but it would stop them. Not so much the magic user who can then blast me in the face, but...
That's a 2 on the die.
That's a 2 on the die.
You slip in a puddle.
No, actually, as you run up to them,
I
they
was
just dodge your hand.
I was actually just gonna use my reroll attack.
Okay. Which one of them are you going for, anyway?
I was wondering if I could do... If I can't do that, then I would just attack one.
Dropping stuff?
I don't have
Okay.
stuff. I dropped my crates way back.
In answer to your question, no.
No? Okay.
Like, I can tell you right now, you're not strong enough to grab 2 people and throw them to the ground.
Okay, in that case...
They are going to be resisting your attack. They're not
Okay.
helpless.
I was hoping for the victim. Okay, in that case, I will just straight up...
Tackle.
I'll probably just use big scary demon mace on mutton chops. 19 plus it's 29.
Right. You certainly hit him.
Smash the side of the face. Send him flying into a tree.
You're just gonna hit him?
Yeah, just straight up. Oh, it'll be like... Yeah, no, she's not about to say anything. She's nothing she can.
How much damage?
Shit, sorry.
That would be the part I've been waiting for a while there.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm not on the ball today.
Yeah, he's probably the good guy.
He is... Well, he might not be framing us for murder, but it really looks like he's framing us for murder.
So, framing us for murder, and you're going to solve this by murder.
Pretty much, yeah.
As you run up to him, you just shout,
21.
"Oh God, Victor, they're back! Run!"
21 plus my modifier, which was 9, so 30 damage.
Okay. Hurt him. Oh God! Oh, my spleen! Yes, Victor is a... Victor
I
is
should have been
on the
suspicious
way.
when you didn't get crushed in the explosion!
Victor is going to hobble, jog away from you.
He's yours.
That's all he's doing. Then, Yeti.
I'm gonna get magic blasted to the face?
No, actually.
Oh, this is surprising.
A bunch of little balls, like rocks and little arrows, come out of the woods, and you hear chattering in kobold voices. Get him!
He's like, I'll deal with you later.
Pretty much all of these are going at you.
Yeah, well, Splendiferous Glory. I might need that AC boost next round.
Wow, I rolled nat 1, 12, 12, 12.
Oh.
That's odd. None 12 of them died. That's just odd.
That's hilarious.
Do any of them have that wonderful?
That is 23 against your AC.
Aha! 24! I'm good.
I will miss you. No, none of them have hilarious in combat.
So just standing there, also like there's just like
That was
like
just the goblins. that
like
had that.
little rocks and
These
arrows
kobolds are
like chinking off her
unfortunately
arm,
not
like which are like
hilarious.
even.
Yep. There are a bunch of kobolds in the forest nearby who have flung a bunch of rocks and arrows and stuff at
You
you.
do get hit with an arrow, but the wrong side of the arrow.
Not hero.
All right. Get over here!
Who you shooting?
I'm shooting at the. I think we agree. Mutton chops
Stop.
to the trader, right?
No, stop, Vic! Stop, Vic! If he gets to the city, we get arrested again. If you can't stop him, kill him. No one telling the story. I repeat, her father's the crusader.
All right, I do. All right, I do a running tackle of Vic.
Alright.
Try and calm him down.
Get a tackle. It's a strength check, basically.
Okay.
Oh.
14.
No.
No.
Can I add war vet?
No, not to attack rolls.
Oh, okay. Not,
I will say with your Warvet background, though, what you do notice is when you go to tackle him, he dodges with more skill than someone his age should really be able to do.
Ah! He's the traitor! They're both traitors. Kill them both!
It's not even like a question of like, it's not obvious. Like to people who weren't fighting in words, like this is not clear. When he went to grab him, it was less that he dodged out of the way and more the way he knew what you were gonna do when you came at him.
Okay.
Like he anticipated what you were gonna do and when was not in the position you expected him to be. He Kohen the Barbarian. He knows where to stand.
Oh.
Tufton's turn.
He might not have been
Tufton.
watching an illusion. He might have been watching a vision. He could be some kind of reverse oracle or regular type oracle.
Tufton's turn. Tufton, to the surprise of exactly 0 people, is going to try and disengage from Gaddy and probably fail. So I think you have like what?
Yeah, it's a -8.
He missed by 1. He rolled an 18. Seeing that not work, he's going to try and stab you. No, you can't. You'll ruin everything. He misses you horribly.
Yeah, ruin what exactly?
Gaddy, you're up. You're asking to ruin what exactly?
Yep.
You're working with them. Those monsters.
With which monsters?
You know which monsters.
The kobolds? Did you not see them attack me?
No, it's Anvil.
The Iron Haunts?
Don't say their name.
Well, no, we're not working with them. Not necessarily working against them, but we're not working with them.
You went to see them.
I absolutely did no such thing. She came
Bought
to
a
see
magic
me.
item from them.
Who
We're
did
trying
a
to
what
get
now?
them killed.
I'm not there.
I know.
Who's he pointing at?
Why are you
This is
trying
point
to
at anyone
frame
in
us?
the
Like, why are you trying to frame us for murder?
I'm not trying to frame you for anything.
You
I
made-
just tried to kill you.
Didn't you make the other guy think that we killed all the other dwarves?
You did kill everyone else.
No, we didn't. The kobolds did.
What are you talking about? What? Ah! Kobolds!
Okay, okay. We may need to have a discussion, but let's do that after we've taken out the kobolds and possibly your traitorous friend.
What, Vic?
Well, one of you tried to kill us and...
Me!
Well,
I tried to kill you. You're monsters.
okay. Well, fine on that. I'm not really going to argue that point. But one of you tried to make the other one think that all the other dwarves were killed. That the other dwarves were killed by the kobolds.
Well, they were
Or-
killed by
what?
you.
No, they were killed by the kobolds.
You have a witness.
What are you
This
doing?
is probably taking Gaddy's turn. He's like standing there,
Probably, yeah.
standing there arguing.
Jiggy, you arrive at this point having not heard any of this conversation. But clearly the party are fighting those two guys.
Well, Gaddy's,
Also, there's kobolds in the woods.
Gaddy's probably like just like talk.
Shaking your face at him.
She might be like trying to like hold his shoulder in some way or something. But,
Actually,
like,
they're both in sort of like a wrestling position.
Probably, yeah, actually.
I mean,
Because he would be continuing to try and stab you while you're talking.
So we're trying to deal with Victor now, right?
You don't know, you just got it.
Uh,
You know
he's-
none of
Well,
I got this
Okay.
one.
What you
Looks
see
like
is
there's some wrestling going on. There's some
Gaddy
kobolds.
is wrestling, fighting with Tufton.
I'm on the ground.
Doc is on the ground with Victor nearby. Victor has drawn a weapon. And there are about 5 kobolds you can see in the woods who have little slings and little crappy crossbows.
They're probably
Look
going
like
to go
they're
after me
reloading.
in a much less way.
It's like on a hill.
No, they're like, there's forested, bushy area to the side. They're just standing on the road. Off to the side.
Which side? Riverside or?
Side opposite the river.
Oh, alright. I'm going to run towards Victor, and I'm going to try to ensnare him in a net.
Okay. Oh, need some kind of dex stuff.
Let's see, that is 22, 20. Yeah, 22.
You have thrown a net at him. He now has a net on him. He looks unhappy with this. It's now Victor's turn. He says, well, this has been a right going show. And he turns into a black dragon.
Oh!
Destroying your net quite handily.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, come on! I fed you oxen!
Oh, see,
Yeah, it's Clankermax.
See, I was wondering why the kobolds were following us, but I just
Yep.
assumed this was like a second band of kobolds. I assumed they were native to the area and you just
You
hired
actually
a
see the
bunch.
kobolds with their reloading their weapons with their little fiery wicker balls.
It's like, he's just like, like,
Look, I will tell you right now, fighting them outside the city is way preferable to letting that prick get to Forge. You have no idea what horrible things he would have done to you guys. You've been framed
okay.
for murder like 3 times.
Can I just like look like I imagine they both turned and looked at the dragon when he transforms like, okay, can you agree with us now that we're not the problem?
Well, at least our fire guy isn't with us right now.
Yeah, he would have been a lot less useful right now.
I'm gonna go with Jiggy because he threw a net at him, Doc because he tackled him, and Tufton because he's a witness. I will breathe dawn.
Witness. He's just getting fried in my hands. Well, crap.
Now, Clankermax is special. He's not like a regular black.
No, he's
he
the-
has the weird mutant breath
Yeah.
that doesn't hurt you immediately.
I'll go for the kobolds next.
Clankervax, why are you attacking us?
19 versus your physical defense team?
No.
Oh shit, I don't even know what my physical defense is. I think it was 18 or 19, but...
Doc, I think you also dodged 16 physical defense?
Yeah, that's a dodge.
I'm sorry, 17 physical defense.
Actually, I think I might be able to find it in the book.
And sorry, it's actually 19 physical defense.
Yeah, no.
Because he's a dragon, he adds his wisdom. So, just Tufton, you two managed to get out of the way as a spray of some weird oily substance goes across a large area of the battlefield. Tufton gets splattered with it though.
Oh, 19. Awesome.
Then the mooks go. Going for Tufton.
Can I, if they're throwing their flaming balls, presumably at Tefton, can I just kind of go, whoop? So they bounce off the back of my splendiferous... they also take a -2 to attacking him, I think, right? Oh no, it's only if they're melee engaged with me. They have to be melee engaged. Never mind.
If you deliberately try to provide cover, I will give them -2 to their attacks.
Yeah. Which...
Because the little wicker balls that are on fire don't really do much damage. They do 1 point of fire damage if they hit you.
Yeah, I figure it's just a matter of like clanking it off my armor.
If only we had Dizzy Izzy. I would just imagine her punching out one of the kobolds,
swinging
grabbing
the hat.
grabbing the Molotov as throwing the hat.
Daddy, you managed to block 3 of them, but the 4th one gets through.
No!
And there's also, last shot is a 19 on the die against you, there, Doc. And you take 1 point of fire damage.
Oh no,
And
a
an
whole
extra
point.
ball. Throw it at somebody. Alright. So, unfortunate things happen.
My next turn, I was gonna hand him my shield and be like, "Don't let those hit you," and then go after the kobolds.
Tufton takes 30 points of force damage and ongoing 10 fire damage. You, Gaddy, as you are engaged with him, take ongoing 10 fire damage.
Yeah.
As you are covered with burning oil, basically.
Only as long as I'm engaged with them.
If you're engaged with him when it goes off,
Okay,
you
so-
just gain the condition on avoiding.
So, and I roll a save at the end of every turn, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Doc, you're up.
Alright, I'm fine though.
Yeah, you dodged.
Yeah.
A pool of wicker stuff next to you
Yeah.
sort of burst into flame, but you avoided it.
Yeah.
You just got hit in the butt with a fan.
Yeah.
You're like, ow. Was mildly annoying.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Ooh.
Tufton looks very hurt.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should heal Tufton.
I'd say yeah, do that.
Tufton is definitely
I
staggered.
was gonna.
He is also on fire.
I was gonna whistle for Babble and see if she can douse him.
Oh.
You could do that.
Hey, Babble, can you give us a hand?
What's in it for me?
Lots of shiny
If you
stuff.
have something shiny, you can give it to her.
Holy relic.
Are you up for your holy symbol?
I've probably got plenty, right? I'm a
That's
priest.
just, you probably do have more than one. That's fair. If you toss some shiny holy symbol in the water, yeah.
The allspark. There we go.
That's probably not important.
Let's see. Allspark, Matrix of Leadership. The blood of Unicron.
Toy still in the original packaging? No, not just that go. That was valuable. You toss a holy relic to Babble.
Yeah.
She takes it, it vanishes underwater, and a big wave washes over everyone in the battlefield again.
Mm-hmm.
All of you get to go and are now soaking wet. Tufton is extinguished, as are the little pockets of fire everywhere.
Presume I still take that 10 fire damage, yeah?
No.
No? Oh,
On your turn, you
bonus.
You are also extinguished. What would you like to do for your turn, Buck? That does not take up your turn.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to. He's staggered, right? The guy?
Tufton?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I heal him.
Alright. How much?
He makes recovery plus 10.
He is an NPC. He doesn't have recovery. So I'm just going to restore some hit points.
Just random number. Okay.
I'm just restoring his stagger value.
Yeah.
I restored half his hit points.
Yeah. Alright. And just an escalation of 1, so I'll probably save my Spirits of the Righteous. The one that gives you the plus to AC, so I'll save that.
Yes, save that, because I'm probably going to have to go tank a dragon shortly, and I'll appreciate that then.
Oh. Here we go. I'm going to bless this battle. Alrighty. I could either use this for power or broad.
May I also suggest that somebody ask him why he's attacking us?
Oh yeah.
Correct. Crap. I had it written down on my character sheet, but I don't have on me.
Klankravaz?
Clankravaz, yeah.
Klankravaz? Why are you attacking us?
Facts. And none of your business.
Well,
You might dispute that statement.
Well, I'm not talking to him.
I
I'm busy.
dispute that statement that it's none of our business, seeing as, you know, we are involved.
Seeing as you're trying to murder us. It's not important that you know why.
I would like to know why
We
I'm dying.
shouldn't have told him that Rankorass was trying to take over the dwarven. That was a mistake. Remind me to kick him next week. Oversharing.
It looks like he's not interested in telling you his evil plans. Unlike many villains, Black Knights are actually somewhat savvy in it.
Alrighty.
They don't monologue?
You sly dog, you guys are monologuing.
Shut up, Syndrome. Okay.
Alright. I bless this battle, yeah, I'll do it for broad effect. Us three, we get a +1 to attack until the end of the battle, and 2d10 hit points. I'm just going to roll once for each of us, for all of us.
Plus
2d10 hit points? Like on top of our regular hit points?
Yeah, these are
Okay.
temps.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ready.
14.
Lucky sevens. Oh no, wait, I'm going to shoot at the dragon with a javelin of faith. Huh?
Because heal Tufton and like miserable miners, I'm guessing. Quick action.
Oh yeah. Those are both quick actions.
Okay, so yeah, you can jab right in.
Yeah.
I was just like, how many spells can you cast in a turn? There's like 2 already.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah.
My standard.
13th clerics have like a million minor actions.
Yeah. Javelin of faith. Okay. Yeah, that's an 17 versus physical defense. He takes 5 miss damage.
Ow. He's mildly annoyed. It is now Tufton's turn. Tufton freaks the hell out.
Yeah. It's a good
Why? Why everything?
Just probably say, how good are you at fighting?
He actually makes his save versus fear. He
just-
doesn't just fall into a coma and run away or anything like that.
Can't you just ask him, how good are you at fighting?
He's actually going to try and disengage from you again.
She's not
You
going to
can?
stop him.
Yeah. If you're not going to actually make an effort to stop him, he will succeed automatically.
Yeah.
And he will
She
run
was just-
away from you and the dragon. He's actually going towards the kobolds. And
Okay.
he's going to try and stop him.
Okay, yeah.
He actually stabs one.
Oh, success.
He hurts a kobold. Does not fell it.
Oh, I forgot to add the +1. That was 18 versus physical defense. Yeah.
Gaddy, you're up.
Alright, well, Gaddy's going to follow him over there and start knocking through some kobolds. As she approaches, she's going to be like, as I guess you've probably figured out, that stuff he spits blows up. If you get covered with it again, try to avoid the fiery things.
I noticed.
Thought I would mention it.
Stop following me. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, trying to take out the kobolds.
He's
Put
having,
her on
like,
the die! What
he's
is
having
this?
like the worst day. From his perspective, he's got you guys and now also a dragon.
I'm sorry about the mace to the head. I wouldn't have done it if I'd known he was a dragon. Just, you were trying to kill us. It was a thing. Alright, so I can use my rethrow thing twice, just as long as they're in separate rounds. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, that's
the
the
one
other one.
that's,
That's the other one
required
that's twice. It's the cleave that's twice. So, no, I just straight up miss.
Damage.
Yeah, whatever it is, hacking you? Or is that a different kind of roll?
Hack and slash, escalation is plus 2.
It is plus 2.
Escalation is at 2.
Oh, well, in that case, hack and slash. So I was gonna go for the next kobold in the line. 22.
Yeah, you hit a couple.
Yeah. Oh, it's an even, so I get to reroll my 1s and my 2s. Ooh, that is much better. 41. Is it accurate?
You have killed 2 of them.
Oh, success. Well, because usually if I knock them out, I get cleave and I get to go into another one, but you already took out 2.
That's
So-
because they're moves.
Oh,
They haven't
do-
collected hit point code. You
Oh.
did enough damage to kill 2 of them.
Do I still get to cleave into another one?
I have no idea how to sleep.
I have the details for cleave right here. Once per battle, except I've got the feat. Make a fighter melee attack as a free action after one of your melee attacks drop an enemy to 0 HP.
It doesn't say
And I can use it twice each
It
battle.
doesn't say non-move. Then you don't
Yeah. 20.
No.
I get to, it's an even, so I can add my hero skill and add 2 to that, so if 22 hits, I do half damage. Aha! Which, of course, 22 hits, because it hit last time. 41, again.
You said
Oh, half. So,
20?
20. Unless it rounds up, in which case 21. Sorry.
you have killed the 3rd one. Brutally knock its face.
Just kind of like, push, turn around, spin, push.
Jiggy, you're on.
So how big is this black dragon again?
It is a large one.
Like, in general, how high up is
Taller
his
than this is.
face? I was thinking if because I got
It's
this.
about as long as from here to, about that corner of the end where the big pillar is.
Oh, that's pretty big long.
Yeah.
Okay. I better mark that I've used my reroll.
He is taller than this.
I
It's
had
quite
this
big.
interesting idea to if I could use reach tricks with my bear trap on a stick to shut his mouth closed, but it might be
It's
too
way
small.
too big.
Oh well. All right. In that case, bleeding strike.
Actually, I'm a medical professional. If I threw something flammable and down his throat, would he explode?
You have no idea.
I propose an experiment.
Or it could just actually make him spit exploding breath. Although that would kind of backfire, I think.
Roll me an intelligence check for the medical check. Try and figure out what would happen if you did that.
Oh.
17 on the die, so plus whoever medical school. 26.
6? Alright, yeah. Yeah, you think throwing something in there would probably hurt him. That's how you do it.
Oh, right, it's my turn.
Yes.
He went and did something, so I got distracted. Okay.
He thought
I
I distracted you. Quit thinking so loud, man.
I recommend taking one of the
Oh, really?
kobold's Molotovs and stuffing it down his throat.
Gal turned him.
Crit on bleeding strike. That is a question. Will the ongoing damage also double?
It doubles on the first turn only.
Alright. Let's just do the damage part first. So weapon plus dexterity. So Are you engaged with the dragon?
Yes, I guess.
Thanks. 36 damage. And 3 times 5 is 15 ongoing damage. But first one's times 2, so that'd be 30.
Which is not cool though. How come I can add his damage faster than I can add my damage? It's my damage, I start freaking out. I'm like, no, can't do math. What is math? What's 8 plus 8? God, can't think of it.
Yeah, I believe so.
And that was a crit, so he doubled the damage, right?
Oh, yeah. It was 36. So it would be
72?
72. I heard it lots.
Nice, well done.
Well, it still hurt lots.
A little bit.
So he's probably
It's a dragon. Trust me, every little bit helps.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's probably just
I
gonna
have
reach
a
his mouth down.
sneaking suspicion we're not really gonna win this.
There's a big freaking dragon out you. I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna see some sort of reinforcements or at worst
Well,
catapult.
the thing is, we're out of range from the.
Exactly.
We're out of.
Higher. So you are going to take 36 points of damage as a positive quantity.
The thing is, we're out of visual range of
roll
the city.
with
The dragon might be big enough to be
Roll
getting
with it.
spotted, but I'm not counting on any backup.
18 damage and then another 18.
Although we might be able to send Babble on forward. Although I like having someone around to extinguish our
So
rules.
total that is.
I have an idea.
Always
From
something
the first episode, actually.
Okay, going back, thinking back to the first episode. Okay.
We ran into 3 guys with a cart,
Yeah, the Crusaders.
and as soon as they left, I fired a
They came to the
I fired a javelin of faith into the air to let the other dwarves know.
Get it! Kobolds.
Yes, yeah, bring it.
They take out little pointy sticks and try to stick you with them. They use 20 and 22 AC.
No.
And 5 more of them come out.
Yeah, Kaz saw that coming.
None of them are going to engage with you though.
Ah.
They're going to fling rocks at you. Lots of rocks. Those are more respectable numbers.
I'm finally gonna take some damage.
28 is my low.
Oh, wow, yeah, they all hit.
Yeah, well 3 of them. 2 of them rolled garbage.
Okay.
2 of them hit you, 1 of them crits you.
Ouch. Alright, give me this damage.
Don't forget your temps.
All told, for all 3, you take 48 total.
48 minus
2
the
hits and a
14.
crit.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'm going to use my most powerful weapon, continuity. From the very first episode, when we ran into those 3 crusaders with the cart, I fired my javelin of the fade up into the air to let other dwarves know that there were bad people in that area.
Okay.
Let's get try and summon some
I'm going to
reinforcements.
try to summon reinforcement, or would it be visible from this distance? Alrighty. I fire a javelin of faith into the air.
Continuity.
Yay.
Continuity.
Does anyone need any healing?
I'm down 34 damage, but I'm not super worried.
How much is your recovery about?
My recovery? 5d10. Plus my constitution modifier, which is either 3 or a 4, so let's go with 3.
Okay, so on average you make about 58 per recovery.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so we'll wait till you're down 58 in order before I...
Which is pretty impressive considering that that's half my health.
Yeah.
Over half my health, actually.
Yeah. So I'll wait till you're staggered before I heal you.
I get additional damage when I'm staggered. Can't remember how much. I wish I had my character sheet.
Alrighty. I can't really make any attacks, and no one needs healing. Oh yeah. I'll try to disengage.
Okay.
I succeed, right? And I run towards the kobolds.
The 2 of us have probably got it pretty well in hand. If you just do that, you're just going to bring the dragon over to where all this is. Like, I'll come over there as soon as the kobolds
I run towards the castle.
Okay. You make minor progress towards the castle.
It's a half an hour away.
Yeah. That is dead sprint.
If I close the distance just a little bit, it'll give the reinforcements more time to show up.
We're going to get knocked out. The dragon's going to transform back into a dwarf. The reinforcements are going to show up, and he's going to say, these guys tried to kill us. We're going to get arrested. Again.
Tufton's turn. Tufton tries to stab a kobold. Hey, he actually stabs a kobold. Nice job, Mountain Chopper.
Good job taking out one kobold.
You took out 3 in one turn.
That's what I really like about warriors is once they get going, they're good at nothing else. They're good at nothing else, but what they are good at
Is he extremely pleased with himself?
No. He's terrified. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, I put
You're
Black
doing
Dragon
great,
on my
she
list
tells
of enemies.
You're doing great, she tells him, and then, goes back after the 2 in front of her. 19. So I assume 19 misses? Yeah. Does 21. Does 21 hit? Dang it! 22 is their HP. Oh, plus 3! Oh, I forgot the I forgot the escalation. Okay. So 22 would hit. So excellent. I do full Parappa damage. And it's an odd, so
Are you remembering to add my +1
Plus what?
to attacks?
Nope, totally forgot.
I have blessed this Babble.
Alright. Ooh.
It is the same reason you have those temp hit points.
Considering she can't remember that she has +3, what hope does your blast have? Remembering?
I'm so sorry. 32, 41. And do we add escalation to damage?
No.
Didn't think so. So 41 then. Unless there's a plus from your thing.
Nope.
Is it, no, just to attack? Okay. Yeah, no, I need to... Hey, do you have some empty cards there? And if so, can I borrow?
Found another kobold.
Yes.
There are 4 of them left.
I'm gonna need.
Well, I may as well use the cleave, my second cleave then. Oh, I already used my second cleave. Did I use my second cleave? I can't even remember. I used one, then I will use my second cleave. Yeah, if I could borrow one of those just to write down, add escalation. Sorry, thank you. But first, I will roll my second attack. I'm sorry. Oh, crit! Ooh, 51 times 2, 102. 102. I just pretty much...
Alright, please explain how you killed 4 kobolds.
Basically, she just kind of like twirls her mace and then comes in with a whoosh. She swings one right into the other, just takes the 2 of them, and goes skidding off into the distance. Turns around, takes out another one. The last kobold turns to flee, and she just catches up to it and just kind of whoosh, smacks it as it runs away. Then she kind of like claps her head, brushes, like shakes a little kobold brain matter off her mace, turns to the other guy and like, okay, now we gotta deal with the dragon. Wait, no, there's still more kobold. There's still one more kobold?
They're all gone.
Oh, yeah.
As far as you know. Tiggy, you're up. You don't see anymore. You're guessing there are probably. You remember Clankervax had about 20 in this game.
You may be on your own with the dragon for a little while longer.
Evasive strike.
Although I am stopping us from blowing up. Oh, you might not be able to blow something.
Okay, 27 versus AC. Okay.
You can keep it, I got one.
I shouldn't need to write anything else down. I'm using digital
30
keyboard.
damage.
That's a fucking escalation. Probably spelled it incorrectly, but go for now.
And I pop free from the target. I'm going to proceed to run towards you.
Why are you coming over to where there's no more kobolds?
It is now Victor's turn.
No, see, I'm running to where the big, nice shield is.
Presumably you two just ran in opposite. Okay, fine.
It is now Clankervax's turn. The only combatant engaged with him has disengaged. He's going to fly away.
You!
Remind myself how fast these dragons fly. Oh, he's like a mile away.
Can I throw the rogue at the dragon?
He is going to fly away. He goes 120 feet away from Forge.
Away from Forge? Well, that's interesting.
All the moves are gone.
Suddenly all the dwarves who
It
were...
occurs to you. It's just you and Tufton left. What would you like to do now?
Just
You
chill.
got some dwarves. You called for aid. You said there was some sort of emergency. You called for aid. There's some dead kobolds.
Did they see the dragon?
You're not sure?
I would think it would be hard to miss.
How's Tufton doing right now?
How is he?
He's hurt.
Does he look scared of us still?
Yes.
Try to calm Tufton down if you would.
Want me to heal your injuries, mate?
I'd like to not die today.
We're not trying to kill you anymore.
I vehemently disagree.
Well, in our defense, we only tried to kill you because you tried to kill us. But I
I
think
tried to kill you because you're evil monsters.
no, that was a misunderstanding.
What is there to misunderstand?
We're trying to get the Ironhearts to kill each other.
We just saved you from a dragon and a bunch of kobolds. What is the confusion here? Not to mention the orcs. And the first time the dragon tried to eat us, probably thanks to your cave-in, by the way.
Wait.
Cave anything in.
Hold on. What's with all this about Ironhearts trying to kill each other? That's kind of news to me.
The axe.
No,
It
Brandon filled us
destroys
in.
the soul of the person who uses it and the person who
That
it
is
killed.
not news. That's news.
Yeah. And Brandon filled us in.
The assumption that they're using it to kill each other, however, is one he's come up with. You have no idea.
Yeah.
They may also be trying to use it to kill, the Diablos. Or anyone else, for that matter.
Or everyone else, for that matter.
Yeah.
That would take a long time. You can think of several more efficient ways to kill everyone.
Though something I do know that Jiggy has nothing about is how scary the Ironhearts actually are.
Yeah, he's
He
the
has
only...
he does not know anything about that.
He's the idiot who got us associated with them in
And
the
there's
first
Gaddy,
place.
for that matter.
I thought Brandon filled us in. Because after we started doing the additional research, now I'm not sure. I thought he
I will
had...
clearly say, even if he tried, he can't.
Okay. Alright, well then Gaddy
The
shouldn't have been able to
closest he came
say...
was to say, don't piss her off.
Oh, then Gaddy shouldn't have been able to say, you mean the Iron Haunts. Because she
It
wouldn't
hasn't come
know.
up yet, but if you actually try to say who they are, you can't speak about them.
Huh.
You are actually bound and prevented. So,
Oh.
it's almost like they don't trust you guys.
Huh.
You two aren't, because you
Okay.
don't know. Yeah.
Alright, then I shouldn't have been able to say, you mean the Iron Haunts earlier. But, la la la. Suspension of disbelief.
You can still take a guess. I mean, there are only so many people you talk to.
Yeah. She guess probably would have been a lot of other people she guessed were like, you don't mean the Crusader, do you?
Does Tufton still have his box with her?
It's waterlogged.
Right.
Alright, we'll probably need to grab our boxes from...
You have a lot of it.
Yeah.
There are probably maybe some left back on the road.
We should probably calm down Tufton first. Because seriously, it's... I'm not going to say that out loud, because then it's going to be said, you and Gaddy said that out loud.
Can I make an charisma check to explain our side of the story?
To Tufton?
Yeah.
He obviously knows about the Iron Haunts too, so... Just bring up that secret order of people who you were all chumming with.
Alright.
He's a member of it.
Yeah, I know. I gather. And then the only other
That's
people
why
who know
he's
about
trying to kill you.
we weren't. Well,
If only we had someone who had that.
So
brain.
that's 25. Can I add Priest of the Ancient Tech Gods?
How?
I don't know. I figured
You used to calming frightened masses.
I'm used to calming frightened masses.
Not really. I might allow war veteran.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, trustworthy
That would make more
dwarven.
sense.
Yeah, trustworthy,
Yelling
dwarven
at
honesty
troops.
about you.
Yeah.
Which shockingly.
As you explained, you having worked with them a couple of times, you're not like friends or nothing. He asked, why are you working with them?
Well, it
It's
might.
that giant wolf's fault. He's the responsible for everything.
There's a giant wolf somewhere in the back. He's like, sorry guys, it was a long run. I think I dropped my box of the wither somewhere back there. It's probably not important. I also might have walked on the other box. They're probably fine.
You gotta just feel like, in my defense, I don't really know what we're talking about here. It's like, she just kind of approached me when I was in that dwarven prison. She helpfully brings up.
He can tell you who the Iron Haunts are,
Ah!
because he does not enter any magical
Yeah, she hasn't heard back from her dad. She sent a letter to her dad, but I haven't got it back yet. So yeah, excellent. So he's gonna fill her in.
family of immortal, endlessly reincarnated bastards.
Huh.
He also fills you out a couple things you didn't know about them, namely horrible atrocities committed by them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like mass genocide, poisoning of entire cities, things like that.
Wow, that's awful. Even by my standards.
They're pretty terrible.
I'm gonna look back at my
Yeah,
wrench.
apparently this real
Oh,
smart
by the way-
individual thought they
Yeah.
weren't really the bad guys because they're against the Diabolist.
But she's like, oh, yeah, that reminds me. Smacks the gnome on the back of the head.
What?
He just keeps munching on her. So figure it out. She's like, it's like the fourth time she's.
Look, I didn't want to be the only one in direct combat with a dragon. I didn't think
It's
it would
like,
fly
I
away.
wanted to fight a dragon.
Think it would fly away.
You know how hard it is to get one of those.
Actually, that makes. I'm wondering, why did the dragon fly away?
Because it had taken 107 damage and was staggered and didn't feel like dying on a road to a bunch of chumps. The answer is because it's not stupid.
I totally would have had the best story at the next family reunion, and you have ruined it, sir.
Yeah, it had taken 107 damage and had an ongoing 15. Nah, didn't favor its chances.
Yeah, no, it can't.
It didn't like this engaging with idiots on the ground stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
We
its
dragged them.
kobolds were dying. It wasn't going to have a way to trigger its breath.
Yeah. On the bright side, I've added the black dragon on our enemies list.
Well, maybe we've shown it that we're not to be trifled with.
Yeah, that's gonna work to our favor.
A contingent of dwarves arrives.
Hello, mate.
What's the situation?
Dragon, it flew away. Thought it was going to attack the city, but
A couple of them like kicking rocks.
Yeah, no. Gaddy's like,
You're pretty sure they don't
With
actually
them.
want to fight a dragon, but it's really important for their manliness that they act like they wanted to fight a dragon.
yeah.
In reality, you see nothing but relief.
Gaddy misses that and just commiserates with them.
All right, we got some important stuff here. It's an important drug. It turns out that bloom stuff is a mind control agent.
Oh yeah, we heard about that.
All right, so we got Wither here. It's
Oh, you got a new shipment in. That's good.
yeah.
Some of it-
Unfortunately,
That triggers a flag. New shipment of a drug they shouldn't know exists.
You got an old shipment.
Oh, well, no. I mean, Thunderhue's been brewing it like mad, though.
Thunderhue.
Thunderhue, yeah. Thunderhue's Wonder Brew.
They are strung out, aren't they?
No?
Thunderhue. Who? Just out of
He's
curiosity.
an alchemist in the city. He invented Wither.
No.
Fairly sure he did.
Well, that's
Pretty sure you
Weird.
didn't because I did. And what's the other guy's name? And Merrick.
No, you brewed it up. You started brewing it a couple of days ago.
Alright, yeah.
You know, a couple of days ago while you were on the road.
Yeah. Are you familiar with something we call snake oil? But this might be a good thing. If he's been distributing the Wither already, and it happens to be actual effective and not worse than Bloom, then
And assuming the stuff he's distributing is actually Wither.
yeah, that's what I said. I did say that. That was the first part of that statement. Then it's a good thing, and your ego can take the hit.
can I roll
It may not be able to survive the hit from the
an
hammer.
intelligence check or wisdom check to figure out? Wait, what the heck is going on here?
You don't need to roll anything. I mean, you could, thinking back, you're thinking, okay, so apparently this guy claims to have invented Wither about 2 days ago. 2 days ago was after you left Clankervax's cave,
With a bunch of
where you left a bunch of Wither. Clankervax moves very quickly when he's flying. It's entirely possible he might have flown to Forge,
Break
drop that
hump.
stuff off it, and then come back out to attack that crew. His plan may have been more involved than simply framing you for murder.
Did you? Yeah.
Rogues of the Dragon World.
Did you by any chance?
Giant dick.
Yeah, you might want to mention his shapeshifting to these nice dwarven fellows.
All dragons can do that.
Yeah.
Or, well, most can.
Okay.
All right. I explained my findings to the captain of the guard.
That's ridiculous. Thunderhue is not a giant dragon. I've met him myself. I'm pretty sure he's not a dragon.
All right. I was pretty sure that the really old priest that was helping us carry Wither wasn't a dragon either, but
Yeah, you're pretty sure he wasn't. Also, he was there when you were playing Rebecca's game.
He got replayed.
Yeah.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
yeah, what's up?
Yeah, just a bit of a distance.
You remember he was the one who, about one time, who wandered off into the woods and then came.
Yeah.
The real one, probably.
Look, this guy, right, is taking credit for inventing Wither, right? Something which, just to be clear, I'm not entirely 100% sure actually works.
That's very worrying to you. You're checking yourself with something. But you're not 100% sure it works.
Let's just get to the city and maybe figure it out.
How much testing did you do? Counting you, 1.
But there were a whole bunch of other guys there. Hopefully somebody else was doing it.
Maybe we should let this guy take the credit, just in case it
The
backfires.
dwarves are actually now talking amongst themselves.
Okay, guys, let's...
All right.
Poster?
What poster?
Nothing. So, you need an escort to port?
Yeah. There's also a ton of Wither we need to get to the city right away.
Oh, I mean, Thunderhue's brewing it. I mean, sure.
But we might want to run a
he's
comparison
brewing it?
to make sure
Yeah,
that
he's
they're...
been distributing it everywhere.
Well, you know, we should probably bring it to compare them to see which one's more effective. Because if this one's a more effective batch, we might want to start mass producing this.
I guess. I mean, if you say so, sure. Let's go get that. I'll send a couple of guys to me. Alright, let's head back to Fort Stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a...
You don't need to roll anything. It seems like he wants to escort you somewhere. You're not sure why, though. He seems to be planning to arrest you for something.
Okay, seriously, who is trying to frame us for something now?
Gee, probably the same guy who's been framing you for things all day.
Guy just gonna be like, okay, seriously guys, can we just agree that this is getting ridiculous?
Are you telling that to the? Are you telling that to the
I'm just
guard?
gonna tell you again, like, you are very, very wise to have not let him get to Forge first.
I think Guy at this point is just gonna be like, you know what, screw you dwarves, you want to let a dragon take over your city, be my guest. You want to let the orcs front you, be my guest. I'm going back to the freaking Hellmouth.
What's this about a Hellmouth?
Guy's just like,
Oh yeah, I've
that's
figured
helpful,
this out for a while now. I think she's the daughter of the Crusader.
The dwarves go to a huddle again. We're gonna head back now. You guys can make your own way, right?
Yes, we have
I seem to have lost all interest in tussling with you.
We're going to Forge. Come with us if you want. Stomp, 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 stomp.
They follow at a generous distance. Do you go back and get your discarded boxes together?
Yeah, sure.
If he insists on it, then yeah, she'll pretty much like stand there like.
Jiggy still has his, because you actually took the time to bring with you. The other two are on the ground. They look like they've been
Trampled by a dog.
probably. You can salvage about a box worth of it. So you have 2 boxes of this stuff.
Way to go, Regolith. Way to go.
Sorry, guys. Also, I might have peed on it.
And that was
Yeah,
the
for not
missing
being here,
ingredient. Now it's 2 times as effective.
Oh no, you've added twice the active ingredient.
A sorcerer's
Sorcerer
wolf.
Anyway, you guys are gonna head to Forge?
Yeah.
Along the way, you find something of some worry.
Yeah.
It is a poster.
Of us.
It is a magical poster. It is actually animate. It has like an image that's moving around, and it is an image of what you recognize to be Regolith holding a handful of bloom in a cave full of bloom and singing crystal blue persuasion. On the poster it says, "Wanted for questioning regarding bloom distribution," and it has all of your names.
Take out a flint. Light the damn magic poster on fire.
You're more concerned about how did they get that image exactly?
No, she's...
And then you cast your mind back and you remember, oh yeah, you're pretty sure Regtraz has been scrying on you for a long time.
Yeah, no, Guy's not so much concerned about that. She figures she's screwed. She's just taking out some anger on something that's not fleshy and a party member.
Rankras has been scrying us.
Yes, for quite a long time. Ever since you first left Anvil and he gave Brendan a ring. I told him this. Point blank. He was like, that's fine.
You took a ring from a dragon.
He didn't know it was a dragon at the time. After he found out, he did not get rid of it.
Seeing as
I think it was eventually destroyed in one of the many Harry created magic item devouring monstrosities. But by that point, he already had it. So.
I imagine when they get to the city, if they don't immediately get arrested or otherwise accosted, she's probably just going to go to the nearest establishment where she can find out, or a hotel somewhere, just be like, don't talk to me for an hour.
Would you like to disguise yourselves in any way before going into the city, where you
Well,
might be wanted?
The whole, especially with the whole guard now knowing that she's the daughter of the Crusader.
The only upshot is that the only picture they have is actually her Brendan's hair.
Yeah.
They know what the rest of you look.
So all of her names are on there?
Well, see what happens when we get to the city first.
I'm going to do something very desperate right now.
If it's attacking the guards, don't do it.
I'm holding a beard and a knife.
The greatest of all dwarven disguises. But do you have the balls?
I think you will stand out as a dwarf with no beard. Because
I'm not
apparently...
going to take all of it off. I mean, that would just be
like saying
horrifying.
you weren't a dwarf.
Just a short human.
We do not have to resort to such drastic measures.
I'm really hoping I don't have to.
Let's see if they try and arrest us first.
No, hold on. So, first things first, Jiggy is wondering whether or not Zod would be disappointed or proud of me. Zod being Jiggy's father.
Oh, right, Zod.
Well, I'm sure if he could be told about it, he would be probably perhaps disappointed, but, his hearing is gone.
Too many explosions.
I said, do you need more potassium nitrate? What? No, not till Tuesday.
So presumably we're still going to the city, and the guard is still following us.
They're following you at a hefty distance.
We can probably lose them rather easily.
Almost out of sight level distance.
We know you're there!
Well, we can probably lose them rather easily, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
They're following you in the sense that they'd like to go home too.
They're following us in the same way we were following the dwarves.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to my own appearance, what would be the most thing that would stand out?
Missing eyebrows.
Gaddy
Scribble some in with a green marker. Yourself some Groucho Marx out.
could put on a dress. That's probably a pretty good disguise.
Oh, actually, my wizard friend taught me this trick for how I eventually managed to get that bloody stamp on that Warforge's face. And I draw some nice prosthetic eyebrows onto it.
You're gonna do this in sight of the guards?
No, we're gonna lose.
Duck away from them pretty easy.
Yeah.
So are we actually going to be playing hide and go seek with the guards? I mean, we have stuff to do when we're in the city. Hiding makes it look like we've got something to
All I'm
hide.
asking is if you're making any effort to actually master your appearances.
All right, I suppose it's.
Right? Has a shorter beard. He looks like a completely different dwarf.
Daddy, if
I
everyone
got some
else-
priest robes in here. They're all white.
if they get in and Gaddy sees the other two of them trying to make disguise, she'll be like, and then goes into the nearest tailor that looks like it caters to tourists.
Do you come out in a Hawaiian shirt? Shrug her cat.
No, I figure she's going for a dress. That's like, no, it'll spot her in a dress.
You get a Hawaiian print dress. All the clothing items in there are Hawaiian print. Not sure
Like,
why.
what? This is Anvil, man.
This isn't even a tropical zone.
No. It's actually quite cold.
She goes out like with like a poofy dress with like a big
You
bow
got
on
a
the back.
Hawaiian print parka.
And while she's trying to leave, there's like assistants who are like
I
putting
kind of want a Hawaiian print
stuff.
parka. That'd be funny.
If they're gonna disguise it, she'll get a dress. If not, she would not bother with that unless disguise isn't exactly in the Crusader handbook. A little more.
You see a small dwarven child. Bag of newspapers. XP, meat on a batter. Bloom ring uncovered in animal.
Wait, what?
Bloom ring uncovered in animal.
Yeah, like fish out a coin, used to get some paper.
In it, you can find a story relating to you guys being suspected of being heavy gauge traffickers of bloom and amber. In it, several politicians weigh in on the topic.
No, it's 4-bedroom.
Most notably to you, Connor Black Anvil is actually voicing support, saying he doesn't believe in responsibility.
That dick!
Welcome to the thing that Eregraz calls win-win. If you spend all your efforts clearing your own names, he looks like the voice of reason.
Guy just sitting there like tears the paper.
You also realize something else. If you just full bore claim you are evil bastards, you can make them attack.
Gaddy will make no rash decisions.
I tried to be a good person. I tried to be a good dwarf. But now I have to break bad.
I'm giving you a point.
A point?
You get a cookie. Okay, give yourself +1 to one of your rolls at some point.
You rolled a 6 with the GM.
Yeah.
You rolled a 6 to call. Alright. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I spent all my gold, so I can't buy a lawyer.
What was Saul Goodelf's?
I think it was Paul Goodell.
Yes,
He was
Paul.
the one who was actually scrupulously honest.
Yeah.
Well, we could always talk to him. Having a notoriously honest lawyer on our side could actually work to our advantage.
You say notoriously honest.
Yeah, I know that was a misuse of words.
He is an honest lawyer. That doesn't mean people believe he's honest. He's
Aw.
still a lawyer.
I was hoping he was famously honest. That's unfortunate.
Probably is, actually.
The one honest lawyer in the city. It's like, that could work to our advantage. But at this point, Gaddy's probably not really worried about clearing her name. As far as she's concerned, she's innocent. And if they try to arrest her, she's, again, like before, relatively confident in her ability not to stay in jail.
I'm not as confident.
I am
Rogue's
confident
not
in.
confident his ability to get out of this.
That's a sad reflection on your skills.
His background is more engineer than, thief.
You probably built most of the. You probably know how to build a prison.
That prison,
yeah,
that prison was a major engineering project. Therefore, someone you know was involved in its construction.
Yeah, that's your whole shtick.
Yeah.
Little did they know I designed this prison. With a very secret flaw. No ceiling. I'm amazed that went unnoticed for so long. Well, it's a dwarven building.
You are
It's underground. It never rains. No one noticed.
You are also a gnome.
Whenever people look up, they just see the roof of the cavern. They assume that's the roof of the building. They don't know the walls don't go all the way up.
So, I think, so we're in here. The stuff's distributed. Is there any immediate thing that we need to do?
Gaddy will actually write a letter to at least one of the brother with which she has the best relationship with, and just let him know where she is and what kind of shit's going on, just in case. Nice little backup plan there. If you don't hear from me and say, "Oh, a week,"
If you don't hear from me in a week, siege the city. Lay siege to Forge.
if I just forget to send him a letter in a week, we come back to much.
He's just in flames.
Like, oh crap.
Demons everywhere.
All the heads of family are
Mounted on pikes.
mounted on pikes, and I'm the only survivor of high
As
birth.
the only survivor of noble family, you are elected immediately. As the ruler of a burning pit.
Yeah.
You cry yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
Amazingly, Orankra survives. You actually just arm wrestle on the throne.
Now I'm just like,
neither of you really care anymore.
Yeah.
now I'm just like picturing Gaddy like sitting there all like evilly lounging in like this big tall throne with like fire and demons
Is
outside.
the throne made out of the hammered, of the welded together hammers and axes of all the dwarves dead? You make the iron.
That's
Queen of a burning doom.
And the new villain becomes Gaddy.
Basically, I was wondering if I would be able to spend some time, earning some coin doing my, my job.
Maybe not. We might have
You
other
could probably
issues.
work as a blacksmith or something like that.
Oh,
I'm an engineer.
those kobolds you murdered, if you loot them, they actually have some money on them.
Yeah,
I'm a
just like,
priest.
about
What
250
use
gold.
do I have with money?
Kobolds had about 250 gold on them. It was probably formerly in the pockets of the dwarven who played murder.
Gaddy's just like, this kind of stuff doesn't happen in the Empire. They got their shit together in the Empire. Well, it doesn't happen to her in the
You remain
Empire.
ironclad certain that if you went to the Empire, similar shit would happen there. So much as though some malign force is working against you.
Killed a GM.
I think I'm going to get a, pretty good wizard
I
and.
believe GM stands for giant monster.
I know exactly what I want to spend that gold on. Anti-scribe.
Obviously, he does this away from the wolf guy.
Gaddy seems to go.
Actually, Gaddy and Jiggy are recent members of our party. Would a scribe be able to follow them?
No.
feel
Just
like-
try on someone you have to have been able to have touched her at some point. At least once.
Yeah.
I feel like Gaddy should probably go find some chocolate.
Is that why we weren't in the animated poster?
quite needs me?
So basically, we just need to kick Regolith out of our party, right?
So yeah, offer him up as a guinea pig. Scapegoat. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry.
Yeah, you can get boarding from Shrine. If you want to get like actual items in boarding, so it would be more than 250.
Simple warding would be fine for now. It's like, how long will that last?
Like a warding potion. You can get a potion for like 100 gold that'll prevent you from getting in.
Actually, I'm assuming Regolith is disguising himself as a dog.
Probably.
I'm putting him in the kennel.
Do you take him to a
Put a
place
collaring
where it's
tag on him.
fixed? That's a bit cruel. Even by the standards of this party.
No, I'm supposed to be the lawful.
I don't like
good-
that look of contemplation on your face. It's like,
I am supposed to be the lawful good person of this party, but
Yeah.
I've almost had it with Regolith messing everything up.
He's
It's
the
like-
new Perry.
Say that.
Perry 2.
Perry 2.0.
Oh God.
Say he's been around Perry for so long that a bit of it just kind of rubbed off on him.
Yeah, he is cursed. His magic has been forever tainted.
How much time do you have left?
Probably not long now.
20.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What would you guys actually like to do in for?
So have we actually disguised ourselves?
I assume so.
I gave you my little cloak. I'm assuming we're all wearing actually the big white cloaks.
We're in a dwarven city. I'm
Yeah,
probably
that
a
won't draw eyes.
solid like foot and a half taller than
I
everybody
don't
else
know.
here.
Worked for that Enzio fellow we met in Glitterhagen.
Yeah, I'm probably like a foot and a half taller than the 90% of the population. So that's not good.
Well, I tried. Maybe you'll be better off with the tourist dress.
No one ever expect to find her in a
It
dress.
is the tackiest.
Could you not find a slightly less obnoxious dress? Just find a slightly less obnoxious, probably still girly. The skirt way too big in her opinion. Like first battle she gets and she's ripping. imagine it's like bows. I already said that she had like ribbons in her hair, but like I imagine it's like the extent of her.
I'm kind of curious if Gaddy even knows what looks good in a dress. I have this mental image of just thinking, well, this has the brightest color on it. That's the right way to do it, right? It's like neon green. It's neon green with pink highlights.
Jiggy
Pink
grew
is
up.
girly, right?
Jiggy
16
grew up with a
brothers,
sister.
and she was treated exactly like them.
Yep.
Jiggy grew up with a sister. You know about that. You could ask
There
for
were a
advice.
lot of other women.
Gnomish fashion.
Yeah, there were a lot of other women, and they
Why
tried
does this
to.
dress have cogs on it?
I figured she'd just get advice from like the nearest like the shopkeeper. Like, I just need a dress. Just. But I should kind of picture being one of those people who's like never grew up with
You
anyone.
walk into a dress store in blood-splattered armor with a make made out of a demonic tongue, and you just say, "Make me look pretty." The shopkeeper pales and performs the finest work he ever has in his life. He doesn't even charge you for it.
He just asked for 2 pictures, a before and after.
Yep.
Well, the condition you can't display them to the city.
That's gonna
Anyone
bite
ever
his butt.
doubts his skill, he's just gonna keep them framed in a glass case.
Canon accepted. But yeah. But she's one of those people who like she did grow up with like a lot of female influences. Like she kind of like wants to like a little bit wants to be girly, but never could quite pull it off. So she
Never
kind
quite
of
figured out how.
yeah. If he makes her pretty, she'd probably be like, okay, a little better mood now because she's in a pretty dress. Has no idea how to walk in. Makes you tripping over heels.
You get given heels, you're like, oh, interesting, they have knives on them for stabbing people. I think it's kind of hard to walk. Maybe you're only supposed to walk on torsos.
Yeah, she
So you
figured.
sort of spear them in to get a good hold on them, right? That's how this works? You like stab the ground while you walk?
She bought the shoes as soon as she found out they were
After you
named
do this
after
a couple
knives.
of times.
Stilettos.
Yeah. You assume they're for stabbing. After a while of stabbing the ground and repeatedly breaking heels, you are given dwarven reinforced splitting heels. They can actually be used as an armor.
Okay, approved. Yeah, nope. Headcanon accepted. I like this.
Alright.
They are actually just knives attached to the bottom of the shape.
It's a good thing the skirt's long, so it's.
So she's getting dressed. You're getting the anti-scrying done on regular.
Or you can leave regular to his own case.
Let's leave him in
He
the
can pay
cab.
for his own anti-scrying.
Yes, he can. That filthy hobo.
Yeah.
Let's say more hurtful things about Brendan while he's not here and knowing he never listens to us. I think Brendan's a jerk.
And this ends up being the one.
Still, I am going to actually look for an engineering job to do.
You can probably find some sort of work taking list.
I'm
Turns
gonna
out they're
find.
remodeling the prison.
I'm gonna find Paul Goodelf.
Alright? You find his office. His secretary is there. She's a teacher.
Of course.
Who
Naturally.
was the secretary in the last one?
And Angel Spawn thing.
Okay.
This is a demon spawn thing.
Okay.
Nice guy has the evil ladies.
Hi, I would like to schedule an appointment with Paul.
She flips through some papers in front of her. She is chain smoking like
Of course, they all have their vices.
She actually has 2 cigarettes going on. One's just not cutting it anymore.
Yeah. There's smoke billowing around her. Most of it's not from the cigarettes.
Just like,
Most of it looks like it's just coming from underneath the shirt.
Yeah.
She flips through some pages and says, he has an opening tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Should I ask what this is in regards to?
Let's just say I'm family recommended. Family member of his recommended me.
So,
Yes.
you may not be in the right place if you're accustomed to dealing with the Paul's corruption.
I am not entirely happy with Paul's brother's services.
When you say not entirely happy, do you mean morally disgusted?
That's a close approximation.
Alright, then I can pen you. But if you're looking for that sort of service, we don't do that thing.
I love it.
You have pencil and appointment. Hall Hotel.
Yeah.
Gaddy has a nice one. Jiggy is doing some They're getting you to actually engineer some new locks. Turns out the old ones opened if you just sort of lifted it just the right way. It's a really serious design for them. They're not sure what idiot devised that one. I mean, any moron with a bench could get that out.
Is this a reference to
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes. So stupid. We designed a prison with hinges that you can just sort of lift off.
Alright. And designing a new lock.
Yep. You earn a gold a day. Which is actually a lot for basic work. They expect amazing locks.
Oh, get an amazing lock. It'll be so amazing, you'll need a skill check just to operate it.
Oh crap, I've locked myself.
I locked myself out again. Oh god. Now I need to go get the 4 emblems from the hedge maze.
Oh dear gods.
Jiggy made every resident puzzle. Anyway, so are you guys just going to go to your home for the next day?
I'm gonna find the local temple and forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Forgive me, Megatron, for I have sinned.
Yeah.
Good work. Keep at it. Sin more. You always say that.
Yeah.
You're hilarious. You always know what funny jokes to tell me to cheer me up. He's like, damn it. You're thinking I'm kidding. Where are you guys staying then, anyway?
Yeah, oh.
I gotta find the stats for bugbear assassins.
Gaddy will actually, she will walk into a nice hotel, the kind that you'd normally get turned out at.
I was wondering, I might have been able to jump after the dragon.
Oh, the boots! Oh!
Gonna jump on his back. Try and ride him.
You smacking him on the back of the head till he goes. That would have been a great way. Like, how many times do you think you can fall from a dead monster before it kills you?
How many times have you fallen off?
Oh, there was the
There was the demon bug thing from the mines.
That's the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Regulus fell
Well, you
from the
didn't fall
succubus.
off of that so much as how it
Yeah.
This party does have a habit of falling from monsters, though, in general. Disproportionate number of times.
So you're going to a hotel?
Yeah, the kind of hotel that normally would, see her and start locking doors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but now she's dressed nicely.
They actually welcome you. I'm curious, where are you keeping your babe? Are you wearing it as a belt?
Yeah, she's probably trying to the dress has a bow, has a big bow in the back, bigger. So she's kind of got it wrapped around
Like
the
tied
ribbon.
like a kimono.
She's got the.
It's a Komodo dress.
Komodo. She's got Komodo dragon, and she's like, oh, sounds cool. Yeah, it's probably in the thing. We've already established that her hammer lives in hammer space, so. But yeah, she'll go up and kind of expect you to get shunned into that corner of the place where no one sees her, but they actually give her a nice room. It's oh.
Yeah, they give you a nice room.
And they try to talk her into going to the restaurant that they have in place. She's like, what? Normally you don't want me to come in the back door.
You're like, inns have restaurants? They never told me that before.
I was like, wait, I thought guests had to use the back door.
I thought that was the rule. That's what they always told me before. So you have devised you're devising a lock. Actually, give me an engineering roll. Intelligence engineering. See how good of a lock you make here.
That's 15 on the die, so that is 29. 29.
Alright. I'll say you actually get 2 gold, because that's actually a really, really good lock. Terrifyingly effective lock. If you actually insert the key and don't turn it, the lock actually bites you. It's got a bear trap with an insignia. If you do it wrong, it goes grabs your hand.
And I assume you built a back door into this that you know about.
Of course.
Naturally. Okay.
It tickled its chin.
The back door is actually, you have to hit it in the right place. It triggers the little trap to close, but it doesn't close on anything. And then you actually grab the trap and turn back. And you turn it backwards.
So with that, I think I will probably end it here.
Yeah.
If I do end up becoming the Dwarf King, can I just cross out my icon relationship and just give everyone else a 1+?
If you become the Dwarf King, that would probably be something that happened towards the end of the campaign. The epilogue would probably feature that. Would you like to know what would have happened if you let Clankervax get in his disguise? He and Tufton would have both... what he actually did was he illused Tufton to believing you murdered all the other dwarves. Then he came back. He actually noticed Babble was spying on him and played dumb. In the hopes that you would, if you tracked him down, you would try to stab Tufton.
I kind of gathered that was what happened.
If he got to town, he was going to have, he and Tufton would both attest that you murdered the rest of the Dwarven caravan. Then he was going to murder Tufton while they were in protective custody. And then he had kept the real Victor. Victor Laurie was not dead, he kidnapped him. He was then going to murder him as well and leave his body there. So it looked like you two somehow broke in, killed both of them.
How many times did we get framed for murder and arrested? Although admittedly they didn't really, well, they sort of framed us the first time.
First time I wouldn't really call it framing.
We were partially framed the first time. It's like, but the second time, definitely framed.
Okay, a couple of those murders are actually me, but most of them weren't. Hey, I only killed a few people.
I've tried to go through this campaign without trying to, you've seen me on the train trying to be as stealthy as possible.
Yeah, Kenny can sympathize with that.
Everyone else just keeps fucking, Also, I got a new book.
Ooh, Book of Loot. That's lovely.
So are you going to think of something interesting to do with a 666?
Well, this book I have might
might help with it.
be for help assisting that particular concept.
I'm assuming the Book of Loot has a lot of magical items.
It's nothing but magic items, yeah.
Yeah.